What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Christian with Beyond Worthy, back with another video. And I was in the mood to kind of film two videos. I've had a couple of things on my mind lately as I continue to progress and try to transition into my next phase of life. And I'm really thinking about the things that serve me and the things that don't serve me and the things that I need to do to become a better human being at my core, foundationally, right? Because if you want to level up, you've got to have, I feel like you have to have a multitude of things in your life in order. And that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of that. And one of the things that really began to speak to me was this idea of no longer listening or consuming rap music. And when I say rap, I mean like modern day traditional rap. I do have a special place in my heart for lyricists, people who are great storytellers. Also old school rap. I've enjoyed listening to rap over the years. At one point in my life, I wanted to be a rapper, as I'm sure a large portion of the population has been. But I always attacked it from the angle of lyricism and providing value, giving a story, having a narrative behind the words. But the more I started to think about it and the more rap I listened to, the more I just began to feel as if it was weighing me down spiritually. And when I say spiritually, I'm not talking about like the kind that you associate necessarily with going to church and being this devout Christian. Though there's nothing wrong with those things. I aspire to get to church once again and be more consistent with that portion of my spiritual life. But when I say spiritually, I'm talking about at a spirit level, right? When you talk about having good spirits, being in good spirits, I felt like rap and the messages that it conveys and the words, the swearing, the sexual themes, the drugs, the money, the idolization of worldly possessions, all of these things, it just felt like I didn't have the right energy after listening to it. And some people would argue the fact that it gives them a rush, right? Especially like if you're at the gym, you're working out, put on some rap music, it gives you a certain type of vibe to maybe push through your workout. And I won't discredit that. It has been fuel for me when I have my headphones on at the gym. But then I start to absorb all of the words and all of the themes. And for whatever reason, I just feel like my energy wasn't good after listening to it. Even the lyrical stuff sometimes, the messaging still weighed real heavy on me. I didn't feel positive. I didn't feel uplifted. I didn't feel energized like I could go attack the day. I had a lot of other feelings. I would feel somber. Sometimes I feel angry and aggressive, but none of these things I would consider to be positive things. And so I made a transition and I tried some other music, right? I'll even mix in R&B to some degree because some of the themes in R&B also are not necessarily so positive, especially if you listen to the words, right? The vibes are good, but the words and the messaging can alter your mind state. But anywho, I tried different kinds of music. I tried this new funk channel on Spotify, started listening to contemporary Christian music, and that includes rap, what you would consider maybe R&B. And I'll say the energy I felt after listening to that kind of music left me with a positive feeling. It's like I would equate it to eating like McDonald's versus eating like a good home cooked meal. Now you might eat that McDonald's or that fast food, and in the moment it tastes good. But after you're done, you're kind of left with this like icky feeling. You might feel a little nauseous. You might feel heavy, bloated, whatever. It's like in the moment it served you, but long term, it kind of tripped you up. It kind of hindered your productivity and the way you were able to attack the rest of your day after having that meal. But when I consume, let's say like the contemporary Christian music or even like the new funk channel, it felt like it was nutritious. Like I ate and it was good. And the rest of the day I felt energized. I felt like I got nutrients enough to sustain me for the day and uplift me to be able to be productive and get what I needed to get done for the rest of the day done, and get it done with the right attitude and the right level of effort behind it. I'm not knocking anybody who listens to rap. I've listened to rap my whole life pretty much. And there's been some great albums and some great artists that have been pivotal to different transitions of my life, different hardships and struggles that were associated with different times of my life. And I'm appreciative for that. But as I begin to think about trying to move to the next level of my life, because just full transparency, I'm trying to be a millionaire. I'm trying to take it to the next level. I'm trying to do it like nobody in my family has ever done it before. I'm trying to be the first one in my family to change the trajectory of my future generations. And I feel like I can't do that by living in a space where I'm consuming content, be it music, be it news, be it media, social media, that doesn't allow me to be on the positive enough wavelength to impact the kind of change I want to have. I want to have a positive change in this world. I want my content to serve people. I don't want it to be a distraction. I want it to be a tool that people can watch, be inspired by, and then have some actionable element from that to be able to go forward in their lives and implement so they can be better. And I can't do it by filling my mind and my spirit with vibrations that are low or negative. And a lot of times, even when we look at rap music, even what we would consider positive rap music, some of the elements and components of the songs and the albums are largely negative if we're still being honest with ourselves. So it's not an indictment against people who like rap. I'm just giving you my experience and what I'm going through at this moment. And I'm going to try to stay away from it and try out other forms of music that I can enjoy and that give me that good feeling long after I'm done listening to it. So right now I'm testing out various forms of funk, testing out contemporary Christian music, but I'd be curious to know what other genres are out there, or what kind of music do you listen to if you don't listen to modern rap, or if you're kind of going through this journey of distancing yourself from listening to modern rap and maybe even modern R&B. What do you listen to that you vibe with, that just has good energy? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll give it a test. But anywho, that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all watching the video. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share, do all of the things or do none of the things. But at the end of the day, you already know there's one thing I want you to do, and that's always be blessed. Until the next time we talk, stay well and peace out.